everyone! So I am here for another video. Do you know what you do when you're tired? If you've had an especially long day of work like I have, and you just want to relax, you know what you do? Why, of course you do a book tag, which is what any sane booktuber would do. So I'm excited to do a booktube tag with you guys. And this one is the Your Life in Books tag, and I was tagged by the Collected Works, which I was so very excited and really happy that she tagged me, because honestly she is an amazing booktuber. I will link her down below. She is so thoughtful and intelligent, and the way she speaks is just captivating, and she reads some really great stuff, and so I recommend you go check her out if you haven't. Anyways, I'm going to get into this tag and talk a little bit about my life in books. Question 1. Find a book for each of your initials. So, my first name is Rebecca, and I picked The Raven Boys. See the R? Yeah. My middle name starts with an M, so I chose Messenger by Lois Lowry. And my last name starts with a B, so I picked Beauty by Robin McKinley. I've talked about this book before. It is awesome. Question 2. You are supposed to count your age along your bookshelf, and the book that you reach upon your age is the book that you're supposed to show. And I counted along my shelf. I am 25. Yeah, I know. I'm old. I feel old every day. I work with kids, and I feel old. So I counted along the shelf, and when I reached 25, I reached Days of Blood and Starlight, which I know I still haven't read, but I love the cover, and I plan on reading it very soon. Question 3. Pick a book set in your city, state, or country. Now, I kind of cheated on this one. I could have picked a book set in the U.S., and this book is set in the U.S., like where I live, but I couldn't find a book set in the same state. There are books set in the same state, and I have owned them in the past, but I don't remember which ones they are, and I don't think I own them anymore, or they're buried. So instead, I picked a book, which is The Tiger's Curse by Colleen Houck, and this book is not set in the same state or city as I live in, but the author lives very near to where I live, and so I decided to cheat and count it. Yep. Question 4. Pick a book that represents a destination you would like to travel to. Now, in the past, I probably would have picked a book that was set in Paris because I always wanted to visit Paris, but I have already visited Paris when I was in college. So instead, I picked The Madman's Daughter by Megan Shepherd. Now, this book is not set in the location I want to visit. This book is set in England, which is cool, and I would like to visit England, but it was the closest location to where I want to visit, which is Ireland. I really want to go to Ireland, like more than anything. So yeah, this is my as close as you're gonna get sort of book, and someday I will travel there, and then I will be happy and I will read there, and it's gonna be perfect. Question 5. Pick a book that represents your favorite color. And this one was an easy one. My favorite color is blue, and I picked The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. I don't know how to say that name. Anyways, this is a beautiful shade of blue that kind of transitions into white, and I love this blue, and that was an easy question. Question 6. Which book do you have the fondest memories of? Now, I am choosing a book that I don't know where my copy is. It's The Giver. It's my favorite book. I can remember reading that book a ton over and over again. I absolutely love the story, and I have a copy that was from my grandmother, who's no longer alive anymore, and I need to find that copy, but I don't know where it is because I've moved so many houses. So yes. Question 7. Which book did you have the most difficult time reading? And I was going to pick a nonfiction book that I was trying to get through for a while, but I decided you guys are probably less interested in that. So instead I picked Let the Right One In by this person, John something. Anyways, this book is difficult to read for me because it's rather creepy and a bit disturbing. And I reached a point where I was just like, this is really disturbing. I need to take a break, and I never picked it up again. So someday I will read the rest of this book. So finally, question 8. Which book would give me the greatest sense of accomplishment from my TBR pile if I finished reading it? And I am going to choose the second book after The Name of the Wind, which is The Wise Man's Fear. And this book is humongous. You can see how much I've read of it. I really enjoyed the first book. I am enjoying this story. I set it down a while ago, but it's a really great, epic read. But it's massive, and that's a bit daunting. I've read a lot of big books, but this one is one of the bigger ones, and yeah, someday I will finish it, and then I will feel really good about myself. Anyways, that is all of the questions. I had a ton of fun doing this tag, and now I'm going to tag a few people. I'm going to tag some new booktubers because honestly, I watch so many booktubers out there, and I feel like there are a couple, well, there's a ton of you that are new to booktube that don't have the same recognition that you should, and I want people to go check out their videos. So the first person I tag is Justine Vondal. I'm so bad with names, so I apologize if I pronounce that wrong, but she is really new to booktube. She is looking to meet some friends on booktube, have people check out her videos, comment. She's really awesome. She has great insights into different books. She's doing her top 5 favorite of different things like dragons and books and such things like that. And I tag you, Justine. Second, I'm tagging Bella from Bella's Books. She is also a recent-ish booktuber, but she does a ton of videos, and she's cool because she just kind of does casual videos where she talks about the book she's reading, and she has an awesome attitude, and I enjoy watching her videos, so I tag you, Bella. And finally, I tag Becky from My Own Books. I recently found Becky's channel through someone else's recommendation, and she is awesome. That girl has like great attitude. The way she talks about books is so interesting, and I really like her choice in books. So if you haven't checked out Becky's channel, which I'm assuming a lot of you haven't, please do so. She is amazing, and she only has a couple videos up, but that's because she's brand new. So I tag you, Becky. And those are all the people I tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I certainly did. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Bye, guys.